Ayo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to show you guys how to 3-turn the event boss BARUJA. So I actually totally forgot about him because back then he only came once and that was like 6 months ago or something like that. So I had to check my old video in order to know, oh okay, this is the team we used or back in the days in order to 3-turn. And yeah, I tested 2 runs already in order to basically do with normal damage, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that. We can deal a lot of damage onto him with basic cards, so it's better to rely on ults. But definitely let me know in the comment section if you guys do have a better team, which is going to be this one, where we're just basically relying on high ult level in order to one-shot with the ults. So Merlin basically, in order to give us 1 ult gauge, it doesn't really matter what gear we have. The same goes onto Arthur, just that he's going to increase our damage, so he's just here for that. And our Daddy Yeti basically on attacks, that the same goes onto Escanor. I was also thinking, hey, since the defense down applies onto him, maybe we can also just use the demon melee in order to basically one-shot the first phase as well. That would be very interesting to see. Or also, what if we're going to use Freya, because Freya is the only other unit who actually has a death ult, which means which is the same ult of Escanor. But yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. Let me first of all check the health of him in the first phase. So in the first phase he actually has a decent amount of health. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack with Escanor and we're going to move with Daddy Yeti. If you guys are thinking, hey, why are you not just using Daddy Yeti card in order to gain the stack and get more card draw, the reason is pretty simple. He has a strip, which means you don't really want to attack with Daddy Yeti immediately. You don't want to buff because yeah, those buffs are going to be gone, and Daddy Yeti does more damage based on her buffs onto her. So that's why what we're going to do now is we're going to attack with this, and then we're just going to ult, and then we can actually press on auto, or actually we can press on auto after attacking with the Daddy Yeti, because basically now Daddy Yeti will deal some damage. Ult will always be preferred, and the ult just one-shots. So now what we are going to do, or what is going to happen, is basically the shield of our Merlin will increase the damage of Daddy Yeti as well, since that's just another stack in order to increase the amplified damage. So of course, if you want to deal like big PP damage, you would be stopping here using those 2 cards. But now I will stop after, because I had that a lot of times where I press on auto and then the next run is on auto as well, and then I have to restart. That's why I stopped the auto after the last card was used. And here, as you can see, very easy 3-turn. And now, as I said, we're going to test out with the demon melee as well. So let's just go back. We're going to use demon melee instead of Escanor. I think it might not work since we don't have the poke damage, but it would be still interesting to see. So we're going to use the blue one, because basically blue has elemental advantage, which means he's going to increase, or he's going to deal the most damage out of all the demon melees. If the green one would work, that would be actually pretty cool, because then he would get the ult back probably, right? Because BARUJA probably has enough ult gauges in order to steal them. I don't even know if the green one works in normal content, because I never really tried it out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just burn this. We're going to burn this, and we still just do the same thing with Daddy Yeti. And I really hope that he's going to be able to one-shot, because if he's not going to be able to one-shot, then unfortunately he's a dead unit. It doesn't really work. So let's just see what is going to happen. So what we're going to do now is, in this case, I don't really want to press on auto since they don't have gear. We're going to actually use the Pierce card. We're going to use the Pierce card after, because I still want to see, hey, is this going to be enough or not? And then the Pierce card deals okay damage, hopefully. Yeah, he's like super tanky, as you can see, and here very close though. So this is very sad that this doesn't really work out, but still pretty cool, I would say, that he almost worked out. So unfortunately there's no real other way. Maybe with an Estarossa team that might work, but yeah, as you can see now he has the stance on, and it's kind of a dead one. So we're just going to quit out. Very unfortunate that the testing with the with this dude doesn't work out. So now we're going to use Freya. I would say Freya is probably and easy going, since as I said he has the same ult just as Escanor, so we should be totally fine with the Freya, so we can just basically rush the ults again. We are going to press on auto after using the Daddy cards, and then most likely we are good to go. So afterwards, I'm thinking right now if there's any other unit we could be using which might be working as well, but it doesn't really look like that. There's another unit, or at least probably the T1 is going to be the #1 choice, and then if the Freya works, he's going to be the #2 choice, since #2 just because of the reason that he, that he is not that obtainable. Okay, his his cleave card actually did a shit ton of damage. I don't know how much does T1 hit for. Like here we are almost hitting 30% damage mark, so I would say afterwards we're going to test one more time with T1. I just want to see the damage of the difference of damage of using T1 damage cards, even though it's not really important compared to the damage Freya is doing with his auto cards. But yeah, maybe like as I said, with an Estarossa full demon team might work as well. Okay, very nice, we were able to easily just one-shot him, and now as I said, it's basically exactly the same thing as with T1, because now it's time to shine for Derriere, and here we could be even stopping and dealing more PP damage, but that is only necessary if you guys if you guys don't have a high ult level of Derriere. And yeah, so unfortunately maybe instead of the oh yeah, we should probably test what if we're going to use the blue Derriere. I think the blue Derriere would be interesting as well, just that we can't press on auto. But yeah, so what we're going to do now, okay, is first of all I want to see the damage of T1 again, and #2, let's say, hey, you guys don't have the red Derriere 6/6, even though she's very easy to 6/6 at this point of the game. I want to see, hey, can we actually use the blue Derriere as well? So we're going to do this, and then we're going to go in, and this is going to be our last run. And yeah, then it's basically it for today. So definitely let me know, as I said at the beginning, if you guys do have a different team, like for example maybe even an auto team. That would be very cool to know. Definitely let me know in the comment section, because hey, I can't test everything, I don't know everything in the game. And yeah, so oh my god, oof, that was close, that was close. I almost forgot that. So we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to just move here. And the cool thing about Derriere, I would say, okay, is I could have actually burned this. I should have burned this, since she can't build stacks for using cards. But yeah, we still got a new Derriere card. And another thing as well is that basically with Derriere, it doesn't really matter at all, since since she can't get more buffs than the buffs she has. So this is going to stay for one turn. Obviously, we are not going to use this yet. We're going to just merge here in order to get her ult. We're going to shield up, I would say. We're going to do this, we're going to do this. Shield will stay for 2 turns, so we can just shield up already. And here, as you can see, T1 easily killed. And now hopefully it would be cool if we are going to, okay, maybe we shouldn't have shielded up because of the poison, so in future don't shield up, because you take some damage, the shield might break. But maybe the shield only break because at least here, because they don't have gear. So obviously if you have normal gear on Merlin, she would have a stronger shield, but luckily it didn't get broken. So what we're going to do now is this, and I really hope that this is going to one-shot, because if this doesn't one-shot, then it's kind of sad. But she should deal almost same damage as the other Derriere. Okay, I'm wrong, guys. Unfortunately, this Derriere doesn't really work out. So this is going to be a 4-turner. So yeah, I still really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this. Very interesting. So the attack Derriere, the red Derriere is getting, is definitely helping much more. And at least, hey, the red Derriere makes him not getting ult, right guys? But yeah, so now what we're going to do is just, we're going to finish it off like this. We could have also, for example, just restarted and do another run where we're going to show, hey, we can 3-turn with the red Derriere, but I think you guys have seen that at the beginning, so there's no reason to redo that. So yeah, I really hope it was helpful, you enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.